I mean, I think when it comes to kind of the unique side of it, just for people kind of around our age, it's not super likely that they've been gone through some sort of kind of cancer treatment themselves. And at least I hope not. But yeah, I guess that's really the big thing, I guess, that I feels unique in a sense. But when it comes to being relatable, I mean, I think just the number of times that it doesn't need to be something on such a big scale, but just the number of times you kind of get knocked down and it sounds so kind of cheesy, like I kind of hate myself for saying it right now, but like in terms of just getting back up, and I mean, it's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. It could be as small as, I don't know, maybe you had a bad bullpen at practice and that knocked you down, and it's like, but tomorrow's a new day, so now it's time to get up and kind of same thing, falling back on that process where it's all right, regardless of how that bullpen went, I'm still gonna today's a recovery day, so I'm dedicating 100% to that. I just think, yeah, I think really just being able to get kind of keep pushing forward and uh, it's, I guess, almost in a sense, not trying to do too much. I think is the big thing. Like I wasn't gonna beat cancer in a day. Same way a kid's not going to go from throwing 70 to 95 overnight, despite what half these like gurus say on Instagram nowadays. But uh, it's it's the journey. I guess it's really it's the journey, and everyone's going to have their own journey, and unfortunately, everyone's going to have some sort of hardships that they're going through throughout life at certain points. And um, I was a psychology major in college, and I don't know why this always stuck with me, but we had a class in psychopathology with Dr. Penn, and he always said one of the biggest things in counseling is he's like, you can have, it's not wrong to have empathy for someone despite feeling like you've been through, your challenges have been less significant. And I think that's what makes this relatable, and that you just because, yeah, if you look step back and like, oh, like so and so's dealing with this, like, so I shouldn't really feel bad about that, but or feel about bad about what I'm going through. It's so minor in comparison. Um, I don't really think that's the case. I think, yeah, it's a whole nother world if you try and start vocalizing how you had such a bad day because you ordered a Coke at the cafeteria and they gave you a Pepsi instead, and this other person's going through who knows what. But I think everyone's like kind of allowed to feel how they're you're allowed to feel how you feel, I guess, about certain things. And everyone, I think it's just knowing that not everyone's challenges are going to be the same. And just because I went through this, I don't think like, oh, like there's no way anyone else can have it as hard as me, because I think everything's hard in its own right. And people are going to be people may not go through anything near what I went through, but they might come nowhere near to as close as strong a support system I had with my parents, my friends, teammates, my girlfriend. Um, yeah, I think that you don't necessarily know what else someone's going through, and just, yeah, everyone has their own challenges on a day-to-day basis, and just having being able to have empathy for them and kind of also realize that it's okay to feel bad about something, even if you kind of feel like you shouldn't, I guess.